Hi, my name is Jennifer Force. My husband is Staff Sergeant Andrew Force. We've been married for 10 years. This past July 21st, he has been deployed 4 times, 1 stateside deployment to North Carolina and 3 overseas.
The first time was really challenging because your first child was only 10 months old, right?
Yes, yep.
Talk to me a little bit about that.
Xavier was 10 months old the first time he left, and we had just moved to Oshkosh. So it was within a month of moving here, he had left. He missed a lot of firsts. He missed a lot of, his first birthday. He missed his first Christmas. He missed, a lot of those kind of things. So.
And what did you do to try to keep him in the loop, kind of make him feel like he was part of that while he was still gone?
We would send stuff, pictures, and we'd send a lot of care packages. What we did at the table, we had a big 8x10 picture of Daddy and put him at the table with us so Xavier would still see him. He was home for 6 months. A week after we found out that he was going again, we found out that I was pregnant. I'd gone in for my ultrasound, and the lady said, "Oh, there's 1 and there's 2. I'm like, "What? What do you mean 2? She goes, "2, you're having twins." 7 weeks before they were supposed to be born, I woke up in the middle of the night and I was having contractions. I'm like, "Oh, this is gonna go away. This isn't really labor." So at 3:33 and 3:43, the twins arrived. He was home for 2 weeks and, helped get us into our little routine with the twins. So
I can't imagine that. How did you do that by yourself once he left again?
You stuck to routines. You had to have kind of the game plan. Xavier was an amazing. I mean, he was 2.5 at the time, but he was such Mom's little helper. He was so good.
How much of a rock was Gina for you through all of this?
She was very much a rock. She, when I get frustrated and just wanted to vent about, my frustrations, she would listen.
So if she wouldn't have been there, can you even imagine what these 3 deployments would have been like without her?
It would have been much tougher. It really would, because I don't have family in the area. So, you have your friends and then you have your military friends that become almost like your family. It's hard to describe, but because they're going through a lot of the same things, that pride in your soldier and having your soldier and that fear of, something happening to them when they're overseas. It's kind of a bonding that even with some of your best friends that are non-military, you don't quite have that same level.